This is 55 TV, and we're with Poeticat, and we're at 55 Factory HQ in the sky. Nice to see you guys. We've got you from all over London into the other part of London. How would you describe yourself?
Myself as a person.
Well, you as a band. We'll come to that in a bit. How would you describe your music?
Or our music, well, it's a mix of a lot of influences that we have. So we play spoken words with music behind, which is like progressive, punk, rock sort of thing, which is quite interesting, with some like African, Latin rhythms in the back. So it's a mix of a lot of things. Okay. Yeah.
And how would you describe yourself into the equation? And seeing as you were pushing me for a bit of personal contact.
29. I love walks by the beach, by the seaside. Yes, I love coffee, as I'm having now. I haven't had my coffee this morning, so I'm not operating very well yet, but I'll get there. How did I describe myself? I don't know. I'm a bass player. I just actually came into the group, so I've been playing with Poeticat for about 4 months now. 4 months? It's been 4 months? Something like that. 6 months, something like that. It's been a few months. Well, about a half a year anyway. And yeah, I've been playing with all sorts of different groups before this, all sorts of different styles. I was playing like with a gypsy Balkan punk band, so it's like completely different style. So that's kind of what I bring to the band, I guess, just like all these influences from.
A bit more of a hard edge then. Is that a bit more of a hard edge?
Hard and soft at the same time.
Yeah. Sounds sexual at times, yeah.
Depends on the song.
How did Poeticat get together then? What was the ethos behind this? And who originally performed?
It was originally basically the poet. She was doing various gigs on her own around the country, and then myself and her, Catherine, got together and started doing stuff. I was doing it on acoustic guitar, played stuff like Latitude, and then Vic and Ziggy came in. Ziggy's the singer, Vic's the drummer. We were a 4-piece acoustic for about 3 years, and then went electric. And brought in the bass, changed over to a drum kit, effects, and so it evolved really, just kind of organically, yeah.
And where's the lovely lady today then?
Engaged.
Engaged in a liaison? Yeah. Dangerous?
Yeah, a dangerous liaison.
And is she still with the band?
Yeah. The two ladies aren't here today, so we're representing.
You're fronting the music.
We've been drafted to come and do this interview. I was like, we want all the men there. I was like, fair enough. I wonder what kind of interview this is. Only men allowed. But anyway, it's been good so far.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
I'm allowed to have my coffee while
no, that's fine. There's no branding on there, is there? No, there isn't. What are you working on at the moment then?
We just finished a 5-track EP. 2 of the tracks on there have already been released as singles, and that's going to be released in April. Just finished some videos for some of the songs on there. Just finished a residency in Brixton at the Windmill, which is Arts Council funded, so that was going for like a year. And now we're doing a tour, basically, like a UK tour. Right. And we've kind of refined a few things, tidied a few things up, brought it all together, and gonna go around the country again, this time with it much more live and energetic.
With this new product, really, because like the way I see it coming in into it, it's been a period of kind of rebranding the identity of the band, really, because they were like an acoustic set for 3 years, you said, yeah? It's 3 years, and now it's like drum kit, bass, electric guitar, and it's actually like the sound is now very full, and it sounds pretty good as well. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's kind of like what we want to go and show now around the UK.
Right. I mean, it's always really good to get an outside influence to come in and change things around. I mean, it must be, you get kind of stuck when there's not fresh blood. How has it been having fresh blood?
It's been good. I mean,
Lovely fresh blood.
Yeah, I think we kind of realized we needed a bass when we did some gigs, and it just felt like we'd kind of reached the point where as a 4-piece we'd gone as far as we could. Yeah. So having the bass in, and then just recently I've moved on to the drum kit, so I think we've now reached kind of where we want to be in terms of our sound. And having Eve was always great. We've always said we're part from Lisbon, because me and Ziggy grew up in Lisbon, but we now have an official Portuguese Lisboner. So he's
A real Portugueser.
You can touch. It's all right.
He's a real Portugueser. We actually really like Portugal, and Lisbon's a beautiful city. So yeah, no, we've been to Portugal and we've been to Lisbon. It's a great place. Holidays and work. We only ever work. We never take a holiday. Okay, so when's your first tour date starting on your tour?
10th of April, is it? 10th of April in Bristol.
So far, it's 10th of April, but there's others that are lined up, so that might not be officially the first one, but at the moment it's Bristol. Yeah.
Well, we're trying to plan this for May, so we have our first on the 10th of April, but there's one which is Hertfordshire University. When is that? That is in May, on the 7th of May. So let's say that's the first date of the tour.
The first day of the date is the 7th of May. It's official. You heard it here. Maybe not the first place you've heard it.
Hertfordshire University gig. There you go. And then we're going to Bristol, Lewis, probably Exeter, everywhere around, sort of like southwest.
Great. Well, it'll be great to see what's going on, and check out the Poeticats online, and you can see some of their stuff. Their videos are really cool, very quirky and avant-garde. Be nice to see the girls in the equation. You've just got the all guys and all guy day today, but the girls will be on tour.
Exclusive male-only appearance of Poeticat. So yeah,
That was the Beard Crew.
The bearded crew. This is 55 TV. This is Poeticats. You can see them on tour coming up in May.
Indeed.
Take care.